Welcome to English 10, Quarter 2, Module 5, Formulating Claims of Facts, Policy, and Value. This is Ma'am Canare for your learning journey for today. As individuals, we are often compelled to respond to different kinds of issues around us. When responding or expressing opinion towards an issue, it is important to be able to identify the writer's or the speaker's claim. Remember, my dear students, that a clear understanding of someone's beliefs or ideas about something enables others to give appropriate feedbacks or reactions. This lesson focuses on deeply understanding what a claim is and how claims are basically classified. As part of the tasks that seek to develop further your skills in critical thinking and writing, you are expected to formulate claims of fact, policy, and value. Before we proceed, let's have this activity. Study the statements that follow. Then identify the statements, whether it is letter A, assert that something is true or not, B. Judge whether or not something is good, right, or moral. And C. Assert that one course of action is superior to or more beneficial than the other. So again, you're just going to write A, B, or C on your paper. Are you ready? Let's begin. Let's have number 1. The Department of Education got the highest allocation for the 2020 national budget. 2. Taking drugs without a doctor's prescription can endanger one's life. Number 3. The use of substantial research in writing is a great way for authors to achieve their purpose. Number 4. It is necessary for stakeholders in the community to support every school in making sure that education continues for all learners. And number 5, honesty is the best policy. Okay, so just leave your answers on your paper. I will be the one to check it for you. Again, in this video lesson, we are going to discuss the 3 types of claim: the claim of fact, claim of policy, and claim of value. My grade 10 students, please remember that identifying one's claims is an essential skill when expressing opinion on a certain issue, especially in the field of writing. A claim refers to a clear assertion of a person's ideas, opinions, or propositions. The use of claims may serve the purpose of convincing or persuading readers or a specific audience to agree with a specific stand or rationale on an issue. In short, a claim is an arguable statement that defines the goal of something. It is the central statement of a text or of an essay or of something that is said, where the writer tries to prove his points by providing details, explanations, and other types of evidence. So here are the examples of claims. Number 1, COVID-19 is deadly. 2, you will have COVID-19 if you have low body resistance. 3, you should wear face mask and face shield. And number 4, tawa-tawa is the cure for COVID-19. What are the characteristics of a good claim? Remember that your statement should be argumentative and debatable. It should also be specific and focused. It should be interesting and engaging. And it should be logical. Let's check this example, whether it adheres to the characteristics of a good claim. Let's try this. Smoking is dangerous to one's health. Is it interesting and engaging? Let's put a check. How about being logical? Yes, it is. How about being specific and focused? Yes, it is. Very good. How about argumentative and debatable? Is it still debatable that smoking is dangerous to one's health? Very good. It is no longer debatable. Why? Because it is already proven that smoking is dangerous to our health, to one's health. And so, this statement is not a good claim. My dear students, there are three types of claim. One is the claim of fact. Two is the claim of policy. And three, the claim of value. Let's have them one by one. Claim of fact. These are statements or assertions that the condition exists or will exist and are based on facts or data. It is also a claim whether something is true or untrue. But there must always be a potential for controversy, conflict, or change. In short, this claim of fact is basically debatable yet verifiable. So how to check if something is a claim of fact? Can you investigate it through research and interviews? Did it happen? If so, that is a claim of fact. Example, COVID-19 and flu spread in similar ways. This statement can be investigated through research and interviews. Did it happen? Yes. And so, this is a claim of fact. The second type of claim is the claims of policy. This supports that an action should or should not be done to address a certain case or policy. Claim of policy indicates that an action should be carried out either in support or in opposition of a particular argument. In short, these are statements that argue that something needs to be done and maybe making a law or calling for an action. A claim of policy usually has the modals should, must, and ought to. Please do remember on how to check if something is a claim of policy. You may answer this question. What should be done? Examples? Legislation must be passed to stop the sale of cigarettes. What should be done? The legislation must be passed to stop it. Is it a claim of policy? Very good. Yes, it is. How about the second statement? Marijuana should not be legalized because many individuals will abuse it. What should be done? Marijuana should not be legalized. Is it a claim of policy? Yes, it is. Congratulations! And the last type of claim is the claim of value. This presents an assertion as to whether something is good or bad, or one concept or idea is better than the other. This also emphasizes and weighs the benefits of the subject matter. This is debatable in nature since people may have different opinions on the given claims or concepts. In other words, it is a claim that is based on preferences such as likes or dislikes, good or bad. Usually compares two ideas against one another. Who is better than the other? How to check if something is a claim of value? Try to answer these questions. Is it good or bad? Is it valuable or not? Example, animal testing is the worst way to check medical products. Actually, this statement shows that one thing is the worst. Another example, abortion is immoral. This statement shows the desirability and the undesirability of something, and that is abortion. Now, let's have a quiz. Let's check your understanding on the topics that we discussed. Directions: identify whether the following claims is a fact, policy, or value. Write your answers on your answer sheets. Are you ready? Let's have number 1. Cell phones pull students away from learning. 2. TikTok should undergo censorship, privacy, and child safety. Number 3. Flower growers and enthusiasts may endanger our environment and natural resources. This is now a plant-demic issue. 4. It is totally unethical for Russia to not share the COVID-19 vaccine to other countries given that its technology from which it was based has been proven safe. And last, number 5, blue light from screens has great effects on brain and makes it more difficult to sleep. So I will be the one to check your work. Proceed to the additional activity. Directions: think of a local or international issue you have serious oppositions about. Write a 10-sentence paragraph that discusses your ideas or propositions about the issue you have chosen. Make sure to use the different types of claims you have learned about in presenting your ideas. Examples of these issues may be online digital learning, prioritizing one's mental health, and COVID-19 pandemic. But those do not limit the issues that you want to tackle. So good luck and take your time in doing your activities. Congratulations, for you have finished and you have unlocked another skill for Grade 10 English, Quarter 2, Module 5, formulating claims of fact, policy, and value. See you again next time, only here, in connecting the disconnected English 10 classrooms of Fortunato F. Halili National Agricultural School. Oops! Final reminder, don't forget to comment your name and section after watching this video lesson. Bye!